What's up, guys? My name's TB, and today we're going to be talking about the relationship between Bakugo and Midoriya when it comes to All Might. You thought I was going to ignore this, huh? In episode 50, something very important happened. It was very brief, but it also happened in episode 49. First, it was just in between Midoriya and Bakugo. Now, it's between Bakugo and All Might. In episode 50, they have a little bit of like an interaction after Eraserhead and All Might go to Bakugo's house. Bakugo asks All Might, "What is Deku to you? Like who is he to you? It's like, what does he mean to you?" And then All Might responds with, "He's just one of my students who I care for very much, who shows a lot of promise." And then Bakugo, he's not dumb. Sometimes it seems like it because the things that he has to say are very binary. They're very the same. It's always just die or explode or he's very expressive when he uses his quirk, and he says about the same things almost all the time, but he's very smart in the way that he fights and the way that he processes things. Bakugo is on the same level as Midoriya sometimes, not all the time, because Midoriya thinks way too much and Bakugo thinks just enough. But we'll get to the similarities between those two soon. Bakugo says, "It's okay if you don't want to tell me. It's fine. Thanks." It's like he brought it up because he wanted an answer. He kind of got like a deflection from All Might. He just gave him basically what he told him, what he would have told anyone else, because obviously he doesn't want to give the secret away, the fact that Midoriya has the one for all quirk now. And this is something that is very important. I think it's going to affect the way that Bakugo looks at All Might moving forward, and also it's going to affect the way that Midoriya interacts with Bakugo moving forward, and anyone really. As far as I know, the only people who know that Midoriya has one for all is Gran Torino, because he was the teacher of Nana. And also All Might and All for One. During All Might's fight with All for One, he mentioned the fact that, you already passed on One for All to Midoriya, right? So he knows there was barely anything left in All Might when they fought. It was almost a miracle that he even beat him with the amount of energy that he had left in his body from the quirk that he already passed on. So those three people, All for One, who's been beaten, Gran Torino, he's an old man already. He's still good at using his quirk, but he's an old man already. And then we have who else did I say? All Might. Just those three. As far as I know, those three are the only people. Someone else who I think would know, but I'm not 100% sure, is Recovery Girl. Recovery Girl is the one who heals him every time he gets hurt, so maybe she knows why he's getting hurt and why he can't control his quirk. Who knows? For right now, though, I really think that it's important that that All Might and Midoriya make sure that no one finds out where he got his quirk from, and the fact that they're connected. Only very few people know. So, what are the difference between Midoriya and Bakugo when it comes to All Might, and what's the difference between them individually towards each other and towards All Might? For Bakugo and Midoriya, they both have admired All Might ever since they were kids, right? Ever since they were both kids, before they even manifested their quirks. Because Bakugo, he did it at a normal age. It was like 3 or 4. That's when you start to manifest your quirk. And, he was able to go his whole entire life practicing and using his quirk, developing it, making it better. Deku always wanted that day to come, but it never did because he grew up quirkless. Without All Might giving Midoriya the one for all quirk, then he would have been quirkless for his whole entire life. And I think that that's where it stops, honestly, for Midoriya and for Bakugo, their connection to All Might. The fact that when they were younger, they really looked up to him because he was a #1 pro hero and he was a symbol of peace. Okay, for both of them, that's where it ends. But obviously, that's not where it ends for Midoriya. They're connected in a more serious way, in a more deeper sense, because they had that interaction in the first episode of the first season where the slime monster comes and it tries to take over Bakugo's body because it thinks that he's got like a pretty good quirk. And Midoriya is the one that comes and saves Bakugo, or at least tries. You know, he tries to save him. Doesn't have a quirk, so he didn't get to do much. But that moved All Might in a way that nothing else could have, and ended up being the reason why he wanted to pass on his quirk to Midoriya after talking to him for a little bit and realizing that they have a lot in common. Because, as we know from the flashback that All Might had when he was fighting All for One in the city that was like half destroyed, or at least a certain section of it was destroyed, is that All Might too grew up without a quirk, and he got his quirk from the predecessor Nana. So they can relate. They can definitely relate a lot more than Bakugo can, because they both grew up quirkless, both have a very strong sense of justice and wanting to help people. So from that, I feel like Midoriya and Bakugo, even though they grew up as friends and later they became like more distant, that they're gonna end up having some confrontations in the future. I don't know what you guys think. Basically, I'm just making this video just to bring that to the light. Midoriya has more of a connection to All Might than Bakugo does. Bakugo is trying to find out why did Midoriya react the way that he did after he, basically gave that speech after he beat All for One. And it's just like I feel he may grow to feel like he's getting an unfair advantage, or he's getting treated differently. He may become jealous. Maybe not. I don't know. We don't know for sure. I hope that they give us a little bit more backstory on who Bakugo is and why he is the way that he is, because they've been focusing a lot on All Might and Midoriya, and Bakugo's noticing this. And to be honest with you, I'm surprised if no one else notices it either. Like the teachers and people like that. The fact that they have a really like not normal relationship. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to bring that up because I didn't bring it in the video, in my review, because it would have made the video way too long. I don't want to make my review like 15 plus minutes. And that's it. What do you guys think about this? Is it going to become anything more, or is this just going to be it? What we've seen is what we got. They're not going to explore the possibility any further. Obviously, Midoriya and All Might are going to keep in touch, because All Might said he promised Midoriya's mom that he was going to be there for him no matter what, that he was going to give his life to train him to be the next symbol of peace. So that means they're going to be spending a lot more time with each other. And like, what if someone else wants All Might's time? What if Bakugo or another student wants to get trained or get advice from All Might? Is he going to say no because he needs to spend all his time with Midoriya? I don't know. All I know is that their relationships are not the same, and they don't have as much as common. Bakugo, that is, to All Might. They both grew up admiring him, but that's about it. So let me know what you guys think about this. And maybe I'll do another video like this later. If there's another topic that interests me, I'll do another video like this. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.